خزي ولا يشتمنوا كيو جنيبه الأول ينمروا ملكة
أقدم تريت يا منو مري خلوني
يمينه كنا أنا قاطولا هنا هو بريء
هاي
Mirawa too prior that he teaches with authority.
right.
Grace.
Exactly.
One with authority.
Exactly.
Not just a regular.
No.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of people, you see, this is what it is, because there's always between the lines. A lot of people believed in Jesus Christ because of his authority. A lot of people believed in Jesus because of his humbleness. A lot of people believed in Jesus Christ because of the way he taught them, because of his parables. So, itwaraba urkhate, shikha, kachul khanasha, makhtiwa, دخي وهيمان تهادر بكامل وابد مار حكمي خزيوا بالauthority do they have zume so that's why. So that is why Jesus did that in Gethsemane, because it was the choice was either was us going through hell or him going through all that beating, you know. So because at the end ubarna shay machewa letzqipa. At the end, man will be crucified as well. Man used to be crucified as well. But Jesus' crucifixion was different. It wasn't only the crucifixion as much as it was all the beating, all the humiliation, and all that what he took. And don't forget, he was a saint, he was God. He was a holy man. And that's why it's one thing that I beat up on somebody, I do bad things in life, and then I know I deserve it. Okay, let them spit at me, let them hit me. But Jesus said, well, why all this? Why am I going to go through all this? Not because he didn't want to be crucified. He knew he came for crucifixion, but he didn't want to be humiliated the way he did. That's why he asked, Father, please, if you can, take this cup from me. Okay. مريم يا إسلام درجة خامن دي خينو بتاعك سب شميرا المليوزة لما رأى وصرتوا نورا Okay, John 15:50. John 15:50. Hey, خليني شميرا غير تبيش
يا الله
John 15:50.
No longer do I call you servant, for a servant does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you friends. For all things that I heard from my Father, I have made known to you.
There you go. Who can explain this to me? Who can explain this verse to me? Anybody? Mani ma se madini modi la manai deya verse. Mani le rabalipa.
عربي بس لا لا for me he elevated them to a new status. First, yeah, maybe they were his servants because they knew nothing. But he taught them everything. So because he taught them everything that he knew from his father, they're no longer servants. He trusts them. He elevated them to his friends. He loves them and they love him.
Anybody else?
Slave do قتل الحاقة
حين لا قارنو خون ريجواتي سبب ريجا لا مودي كي آبد مال إينا قريلي اللوخون مخبة سبب كل من دي تشميلي من بابا قليلي اللوخون قليلي اللوخون
لورا قليلا قالب عربي
قليلي اللوخون
لا أسميكم عبيدا بعد لأن العبد لا يطلعه سيده على ما يفعله لكنني قد سميتكم أحبائي لأنني أطلعتكم على كل ما سمعته من أبي.
Why? اكل مشيخة قرية تلميذة رجواتي. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to put together. Where did ever Jesus call his apostles my Where did he call them my servants? اكل قرية مشيخة تلميذة رجواتي. So therefore, Modi lemara lacha. Listen to this. He said, I no longer call you servants. Why? Abasi.
You're not allowing the demons to control you.
Very good. Bas magyanak. You're no longer under the control of this world. سبب أو علما خناليت لشلطان اللهن. كمات أو علما يتلشلطان التخمنياتا your servants. As long as this world has authority over me, I am a servant of this world. كمات أو علما يتلشلطان الله أنا even ريجا جدا أو علما. ليه ما صنها من خيرة؟ Friend, lover, my lovers, right? My beloveds. He called them my beloveds. مغبي, لا؟ مغبي. يدوس خبره مغبي قام قال لا قالوا خروات قالوا مغبي. مو قالوا بالعربي؟ أحبائي. أحبائي الكرام. So مودي مرة. So متى منبالة زي ملخة. متى منبالة. This is what's beautiful. You go into someone's house, right? You become friends. But you don't know nothing about the house. You don't know nothing about the father, you don't know nothing about the mother, you don't know nothing about the siblings, you know nothing. هيك من درايتك. أطورك يبقى خدعنا بتاع وخورة من أطور خورة منه. إن ليه ما صير تطيج من دي بس بابة بس يمة بس كونة بس خاتو. هيك من دي ليه ما صير. أد بس خاورتك. تاجت بيتك شلام على. إن إيمان إلى جورتا. إيمان سرد بابا يغلوك على. When he give you his father's secrets from that house. How big is it? What kind of trust is that? Huh? What kind of trust I have to give my friend or my beloved my father's secret? See? Everything that I learned from my father. What do you learn from your father? You learn everything that's only between you and your father. All the secrets of the house, all the secrets of what's happening in your life. So here you are, now you're giving them to your best friend. So what happened? They become family. Once you know the secret of a family, you are a family. Once you know a secret of a family, you are a family. That's it. See what I'm saying? As long as it's organic. So he reveals the secrets of the Father to the ones he loves. It means we become family. So how do we become family with Jesus Christ? How?
Until your secret, you become friends.
When he revealed the heavenly things to us. How does he reveal them to us? Through the Holy Spirit. همرابا من قاعد يمشيخا قمدينو قديم بخير روح القدس. قمدينو قديم رانا بتازينا بشرنوهم هيرانا. I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna send you a helper. And the Holy Spirit will tell you everything. So he's going to tell you what's happening up there. He's going to tell you what's in my father's house. He's going to tell you how me and my father are, what's the family about, you know, what we have in the fridge, everything, right? But we are slaves as long as what? As long as our minds are controlled by outside people of this house. As long as you live in this house, we're family. As long as someone from outside this house controls your mind, then you can't be a family. See? So are you family? كمان قربة من مشي كمان تيبغ بيتا من مارا وبضايا كل من دي قم يبلغ قديه سر الباب قم ديرو كل من دي بخايا وقام شيخة ايوه خديا مخبئ. We are no longer servants. Because Jesus never called anybody a servant. See? You have to put your mind into what Jesus is trying to say. You are servants to this world. But now you're not servants to this world. You're family. Because God comes by love, not by force. Servants come by force. See? And that's the difference. And this is the love that Jesus is trying to tell you. I am the way. If you want to know your relationship with Jesus Christ, if you want to know the way, it's not the way you're finding the way, it's knowing the way. Knowing Jesus Christ. Knowing the reality of this picture, the beauty of it, the words. We're learning from His teaching. See? We're learning from His sacrifice. We're learning the way. And that's Jesus Christ. See? So that's why when you read this verse, you understand that Jesus never called His apostles servants, but He's saying, as long as you are controlled by the outside world, then you are a servant. But from now on, you're not controlled by the outside world, because you are family. Now I am taking over, you're coming in my house, you are becoming one with me, and now I'm going to reveal to you all the secrets of the Father. Everything that He gave me is yours. Everything you have to know that I know. Okay? And then we're going to know Him by Spirit. We're going to know Him by His Spirit. What's His Spirit? The Holy Spirit, right?
But when He, the Spirit of truth, comes, He will guide you into all the truth. He will not speak on His own. He will speak only what He hears, and He will tell you what is yet to come.
Very good. Surah?
هذا شوارع آته هاو بت هذيلو فون كل شوارع هاوليهم زمنجاني إلا بتحمزم مندي بشميلة وبتمدريلو فون بت من ديانة بيتايا إينا.
قرأ لك علي بعربي شو منا قالوا. اديو ها.
ما زال عندي أمور كثيرة، ولكن عندما يأتيكم روح الحق يرشدكم إلى الحق كله، لأنه لا يقول شيئا من عنده، بل يخبركم بما يسمعه ويطلعكم على ما سوف يحدث.
بس ما يعني. What is the biggest word in this verse? Who said that? Truth. Truth is the biggest word in this verse. Truth. Not any spirit. A lot of spirits will come. But there's only one spirit of truth. O خبربوش يورا جدية إلى الشرارة. لا تقول روخة. يتن روخة مخلطان. يتن روخة مخلطان. A lot of people, they tell you have to speak in languages. That is not the spirit of truth. No need to even talk any languages or any tongues. None of that. You don't need that. Because back then they didn't have a book. Now you have a book. Everybody can read in any language they want. Right? But if a tongue will confuse you, that's not from God. Any of these tongues that people speak, if it's going to confuse you, it's not from God, because our God is not a God of confusion. In أنا تمزومة خليشانة قال لكم لك مرغبانا لا 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 وتولا أنا مقني لي ما ريكون شيء خي نقر مليون مطمئن ترى قبل نقر.
Shamasha doesn't make sense because يعني ما زملة كتخ because من ملته خير بودي شان الدم التي وهم زملة وأحكي بالبولة.
Exactly. سبب كم تليت وقتها. كم تبشقرتوا على الكتاب اللي بالعربي بقرية عربي اللي بالإنجليزي اللي Chinese بقرية Chinese. Exactly. Because we have that, we don't need the tongues anymore. So what happened? there were a lot of spirits that were not spirits of truth. إيوة روح مخلطان. فماذا لما رأي من أتى روح شرار؟ لا روح مخلطان روح شرار. That's why you have to pay attention. The spirit of the truth. يعني مودي الحق. يعني إلى روح الحق. لا. سبب آمن إلى روح شرارة. It's the spirit of the truth. آمن إلى a spirit the truth إلى بتاعي. سبب رابع spirits تاعتي مغلطة كناش. Do they until now they do that? Yes. A lot of people are confused because of that? Yes. A lot of people are going the wrong way? Yes. See? A lot of people are turning into a cult? Yes. رابع من هيمانويات وين cult سيديو وين cult. Yes, brother.
Actually, Demokrasi مشيخاي وبيبقى شو pastor وذيلا يعني عندنا مشيخاتها وخدش يعني نزوم أخوة مغضاضة ومربالة طالي قالك ليب قالك يعني طلبت طالي شانا بريشة يعني على حاجة and then I was just like what and he pretty much said I need to strengthen my faith. It's not enough if I don't speak in tongues. And I said, well, what good is it if no one can understand it, even yourself?
Exactly.
But it is, this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's still happening.
Right. And that's why what is that the tongues for if you have all these language, all these books, you know. يعني خدعنا كملهم زملة بالبلة لا برميني مؤمرة يعني مت معناي قامهم زملة. يعني هدين خدعنا فرنساي عبتي وقعتها مو وعبد لهم بعض الصديق بديشان فرنساي نقول مو خبرة كمان. Except Jenny for me هذا مروي وي. Jenny ما لا
It's Charlie Brown's teacher.
Right. So if I was speaking French all day and you didn't understand what I said, a word, what would have done? Except Jenny, she said she understands French.
This is really.
How about you? قديه جاي ألسينو رابع وصفاي قديه جاي ليتوالي ناشا تاوا مغدية خد قماي تدوني شان باي هيك خل ناشا ليتوالي تاوا قديشة تاوا قديشة ليتوا كلها إيوا فيش كتيرة ومتة جو دنا جلد هايوان ومتة جو هيك بس كهنا ما سفاتيخ وقالي ولا كنا شو فرق سو ناشا إني الطوالي شان هيبرو فرمية وما إنه الطوالي شان غريكناي مبتادو استنوا لا مبتادو وأدتني ولشان رباية مبتعدة، وأدتني شان طوراية مبتعدة، كتخت وخلي شان، بدك مبتعدة هي معنوته كي جاوا من هوداية، سو هوداية وكسلوا هي بسمان. هلا كتاوا ليوا مدة بتخلي شان كذا، دي تمام لك خناش، دي قو، هذه شو بس كتاوا مش كلها بجان، كتاوا هي معنوته كي لقيتها إلى أختي بتسوري، وأدوات بخايف بتشاين، دي تاخذ مبروم، فوق. Exactly, and that is what was happening, Braki. Think about it. Back then, the apostles had to preach to people from all different around the world, from everywhere. How are they going to do it? The Holy Spirit comes and gives you the tongues. So what happened? So Peter will talk, and suddenly someone will get up, the Holy Spirit will let him know, and say, preach to them in this language. And he will preach it in that language. Sometimes, don't forget, the Holy Spirit can bring it to each one according to their language. You see? So that's why they say in tongues. One person is speaking, but it's happening to each person in their tongue. They needed that. Because again, they didn't have this book. You couldn't read it in Assyrian. You couldn't read it in English. You couldn't read it in Chinese. You couldn't read it in Kurdish. You couldn't read it in Arabic. But now you can.
يعني مناي من آمن المقدار اللي بوصشتيخا يعني متفايدة للخادة أنا همزة بس كانوا لبناي لبناي فينا اللي قديقة أو الشام